Balls. Poor turnips. Oh well, the only ones I had, and that's the end of them, I think. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? Live. I'm losing a bit over here. Oh, losing quite a bit. Valuable water. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not too late to sow some more, but the whole question of where to sow it. The age-old chestnut. That age-old question. Harsted some garlic scapes. I couldn't help but nibble on them. And now I'm stinking of garlic. Nobody's gonna want to kiss me. The brooming garlic. What I noticed though was there's one here that's not brooming, and it's between two that are, which raises more questions than answers, doesn't it? But I screwed up by putting them in the fridge. Oh look, I forgot one. I knew I was short. Maybe if you just... Whoop. There we go. Live scape harvest. For you there now. Exciting stuff. Exciting, isn't it? There's a beat. Yeah, beat. Alright. Oh my god. That's a spicy one. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness, that was spicy. I go left. Oh. And freedom is yours. Freedom is yours, my friend. That was a spicy scape, I can tell you. The one that I forgot was the spiciest of all. I only had a wee nibble off it. And it was so hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anybody chilling in the chat? Nope. Oh, there's my neighbour. He's in there talking to himself. You're not wrong. Well, if one viewer, but you're going to scroll away in any second. I can see you. They're going back in. I thought I had radish growing over there. It turned out it was rocket. It was only a couple of radish. It was which I harvest. I'm going to eat that as well tonight with this, the rocket and the scapes. Stick it on the stir fry. Hello. Ik chak come one, eh? We should probably remove that one now. What do you reckon? Will I ripen up on the plant though, won't I? And let these maybe get more energy into them. Isn't that how it works? I'm delighted that this is coming back though, despite it being like really packed in here with the volunteer sunflowers and mustards. I'm gonna harvest a bit of that as well this evening and have it with the garlic scapes and I go from there. And yeah, mustard and I might even take a few other leaves that are around the place, whatever's going. So I'll have rocket scapes, garlic scapes, radish, bit of mustard leaves, container carrots, only finger size ones. I suppose that need eating up. It's a bit late now, to be honest with you. I'm nearly tempted to leave them, but I have to do something with those though. B. You B. Hey B. Baby. Baby. Oh. Sperma. You B. Hey. What's up? What's up, my little bee friend? Enjoying those chive flowers. Looks like a nice garnish, along with some sesame seeds for that aforementioned stir fry. Thanks, B. B drew my attention. Oh. I cut that, I divided that marjoram, and there's another one over there at the other side. I might cut it back so it doesn't flower and divide it again. Why not? Being attacked by a sunflower. It needs scaping, obviously, or staking. Scapes on the brain, what? Scapes on the brain. Garlic, cabbage, rocket, lettuce, I suppose. There's the rocket that I harvested. I thought was radish. See my confusion? That's radish. I was just looking at it, walking by, going, yep, there's a line of radish there. And I was like, wait a minute. So I harvested that. But I'm going to remove a bunch of them and replant whatever's sort of viable in other spots around the place. Like that nemesia. Yeah, plant it around other spots and then put those turnips that are slowly dying there in they're only snowball, they're only little, they're best harvested small anyway, you know. There's a bit of sweetness in them, whatever, so they won't be there for too much longer. It's a bit of a bright spot to have them though, you know what I mean. But the fennel, after being attacked by the aphids, I've been coming out and squishing them all. The spray is a little bit acidic. Attacked the new growth there. Sorry, more so, and I've been coming out squishing them rather than throwing the vinegar spray on them because it's a bit too harsh for that new growth, I suppose. There's a time that I left there in that pot last year, and I was like, yeah, I'll do something with that, and It just rooted into the ground. So it's like that's its own osteo sperm. I love. They look lovely here, but it's the underside that it's really pleasant. Wouldn't you agree? Hit the like button if you agree. It's beautiful. Nobody agrees that that's beautiful. Okay, you cold-hearted mofos. Maybe we've got a couple of gangsters in the chat. Chocolate mint. It's best for tea. And it's come back, and it's coming back a bit too much. It's finding its way in here. So we need to sort that out. An amalgamation of bits and bobs. I planted them in the last live stream and didn't water them in. But it was raining at the time, so I said maybe they'd be alright. Should we see how they go? If we have a kale fail, that's alright. Bees and sage. That's not the love. Hey Christian Lee, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for saying hello or hi. And there's not much gardening going on at the moment, but I'm just chilling, checking out the stuff. What's going on? They're really loving the chive flowers as well, aren't they? And like, why wouldn't they? And I was like, oh my god, there's so much. Oh no, he just went from the chives, totally went over the sage and went to the other chives. Bit of a chive lover here. Oh, I'm surrounded by them now. They're everywhere. Where are you at, Christian? Where in the world are you? They're having a scrap. Fighting out. No need, there's enough flowers for everybody. There's enough flowers for everybody. One like, yay, thank you. Filling my heart with joy. And so are these potatoes. Tashi de chakama inish. Trace on a bad start. What's that? Too good or something? It's less weed, more earthing up. I need to be doing alright. The shovel's there, like screaming out to me. Do the fucking earthing up, will ya? Goddamn ya! I'm here and I'm waiting for you. Have we anyone else in the chat? No? No? No one else? Oh. Sun's gone down. The clouds are coming in. I was going to water those cabbages. And the garlic. Despite it's broming, I might rot away, but sure, look, we've got the scapes anyway. Yeah, effect up with that, I threw it in the fridge, which is vernalization, which encourages flowering, which therefore encourages the scapes, rather than the other one, stratification, which is like for seeds, which encourages germination. So vernalization is more for bulbs, flowering things, to encourage flowering. So, but I got scapes out of it as a result. But they're also broming, so that's a bit of a bummer. But you know, what can you do? Just look at the flowers and say, "Shit, that's grand. That's grand. That's grand cake." All right. Now, see how these turnips are doing. That's really all I'm doing. I'm wandering around waiting for these to soak up some water. I think you should be around the other way though, lads. Really, when you think about it. Oh, really is a bad watching these. I think they're done for, to be honest with you. I think they're done for. What do you think, lads? Oh, look, death. Dead Basil. Look, sometimes Basil dies, and you just say it's alright, we've got more there. We've got more over there. And probably have a bit more on the front there too. Yeah, they're not doing the best, but at least they're not dead. So let us pray for the basil. Thank you, I'm here all week. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more live streams of me rambling around, or videos or shorts or whatever it may be of my many failures and few successes here in the garden. Live gardening sometimes, live chatting and gardening sometimes, and just live chatting and moseying around looking at things sometimes. That's a tamande or tamande. It's a French heirloom variety of tomato. I've never grown it before. Obviously it needs the side shoots to be pinched out, but one-handed probably isn't the best approach. They also need to be staked up. Oh, there's one's alive anyway, along with these cukes. Cute little cukes. Well, that one's struggling there now. I don't think that's gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it, but that's alright. That's okay. We'll go for it over a single cucumber plant. Sure, if we were to do that, sure, we'd be living in anxiety and panic all the time, constantly. So we're out here to avoid that, not to exacerbate it, right? Hit the like button if you agree. Or comment, let me know you're out there. And I'm not alone in this big bad world. Look at that parsley. That was in bits. I got it in a shop. Like, they were selling it to eat, you know? And it was just in a plastic bag. Didn't even have a container in the reduced to clear section for 30 cents. I cut it right back, potted it up, and it's taché ag chocht arash gama. There's one over there that I let go the seed, or I let go the flower, and it was just about to go to seed and then it started lashing rain. So I'm struggling to get any sort of seed off this parsley here, and then the plan is eventually take this one out and replace it with the shop's bought, shop saved one maybe. I'll need to start harvesting this one though, or else it'll start coming to flower as well, and keep it watered up. It's in there with basil a lemon balm that I divided, one half of which didn't survive the winter. A couple of sneaky cabbages in there, back up. Scallions and stuff. But you don't know this. If you've tuned in before, you know this. But if you're new, welcome. There's some going to flower mustard, but they were just thrown in there as a rescue job. There's another struggling cucumber there in a small pot. I want to do something about that. Another dead feckin' basil. That's the second one to die in there now. These ones are battling it out. That one died, it failed. These ones are still going. They need to be pinched out. I'll take that now, in fact. The old one couldn't feck off. I'll keep them. Oh yeah. That's the business. Association. I'm gonna right there. I'm busy bee. Hey, what's up, viewers? Need to pick up some yogurt. I'm thinking rhubarb compote and some yogurt. Since it's coming back, thank goodness it's been moved from one spot to another, and the roots were grown into the wooden planter almost, and it destroyed the planter and ripped some of the roots away. So I put it in, and it was struggling at first, obviously, as you'd imagine. It needed to get established, and yeah, I'm really surprised by it. I'm happy. Yes, dear. Anyone get that reference? If you're American, you probably don't, because you call it basil. Basil? Yes, dear. Oh my goodness gracious me. What do we like? So I'm waiting for turnips. Right. Bees are so busy at this time. Quickly. Sun's going down. Gotta do what we need to do. Take care of the look, bro. We've had quite a few visitors already. He's gone. Oh no, he's back again. Couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. There's another one over there, I forgot. That was like just thrown in there. It's the brassica graveyard. If you can get a few seeds off that, that'd be amazing. If you happen to get a few seeds off it. Like cracking it, so the amount of aphids on it. That's another thing though, like I'll throw them there. They'll still flower and the bees can get the flowers. They may still go to seed and aphids will be attracted over there, hopefully, and not to, you know, Allah. There's also mint here, but it's been battered by the brassica graveyard there. And speaking of battered, obviously, as they break down a little more, I'll get the old hammer out and beat them up and put them in the compost bin. You see that hoverfly there? And there's aphids, a little colony of aphids. He's checking them out. Sorry. I love the hoverflies, they're amazing. Anyway, off they go. I wonder if I'll get any seeds off that. Yes, dear. I planted those in the last live stream and didn't water them in. A cabbage, a marigold, and a cosmos. You know, that classic trio. That's how I do it. If you look at that bed, there's a chili that's not going to live. There's a rocket, there's a cucumber struggling in there. There's kale that's going to overshadow these tomatoes. There's a sunflower that's going to overshadow these peas. But maybe not, we'll see as we go. There's a little bit of space there though. Come on, they're deep beds. Look. They're deep beds, so it'll be alright. These peas need a little bit of support. These got some, this was an extemporaneous job here, and it was a live stream as well. But they're finding their way, slowly but surely. It's the slowest I've had peas, but it's the slowest I've had anything. We're going very slowly. There's managed to at the back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I get a fish alive. Well, I threw it back again. Sure. I was like, I don't want this manky fish. It's the liffey. What's the fish even doing in the liffey? They're wouldn't be developed yet, but we'll see how we're getting along. I wasn't expecting to get any broccoli seeds anyway, like, so if I do, that's like an extra harvest. They're in there, but they're far from ripe. Isn't that right? Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I got basil in my pocket, and the other one is holding a garlic scape. And it's incredibly spicy garlic scape as well. I consumed a little bit of soil there as well accidentally, but you know what they say? Soil a day keeps the doctor away. That's what RFK says, is it? Oh, wait and see the chat now. Oh, what? This is now a politics stream? Hell no, it isn't. I know nothing about nothing. I know nothing about that. I don't even know what I'm doing out here, to be honest with you, half the time. I've been doing it for 17 years and I still haven't a clue. And that's kind of the beauty of it, I think. Because, I don't know, it's more magical. Although, not to say that I don't get into the science of things, no, sometimes you're gonna have to. I'm just randomly removing some side shoots from these tomatoes. I need to, as I said, to do it properly with both hands and stake them up and all, but sure, we're chilling, I might as well. Now, obviously I've experimented in the past and I've left side shoots in, like 1 or 2 plants, depending where they were. I'll be back in a while. I need to take it. I'll be back to these turnips in a while. So hit the subscribe button and see you in about an hour or so. Cheerio.